All right. Officially leaving the frame shop. Shout out to Torrey Pines Collision. Reassembly starts now, boys. This thing is a mess. It's time to turn this thing around and create the baddest R8 we can. Secured the bag, let's get this baby home. Yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby, back in our hands, baby. Yeah, yeah, baby. She's looking good, Tej, we're almost there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. For those who are not caught up, we had to drop this off at the frame shop because they had to weld on a little bracket for us. This structural support is what the car was missing to kind of hold everything together. So now that we have that new bracket welded in, we can go ahead and start the process of putting this back together. Because this frame is aluminum, you can't just pull it back to its normal spec. There is a slight buckle right here. It's nothing too crazy, but it is there. So as we put pieces back together, we may run into a few areas that have a little bit of difficulty getting back to where it's supposed to be. So we're either gonna shim it and try to make everything fit, or we might have to go back to the frame shop and we will only tweak it once we know where it needs to be pulled once pieces get back on. Hey Cal, did you hear? Movement's having their 7-year anniversary sale where everything on the website right now, including their glasses, their watches, and their accessories is all 27% off. All you have to do is click the link in the bio. Or if this is Instagram, you can swipe up, but it's not. Movement right now is having their sale, 27% off, 7-year anniversary sale. Check it out in the description down below. Links are provided. Also, Calvin's Twitch is also provided. Click it down below in the description. We've swapped over all the hardware and put the shroud on the back. Now for the most important part, the part that I'm a little bit scared about, Cal, we have to make sure the bracket fits. This is what's really gonna tell if stuff is crooked or not. There's a bracket that holds in the radiator, the shroud, and the AC condenser that attaches to the main portion that we just got welded onto. Does it look sketch?
We'll be right back after this commercial break.
What does that mean?
We'll be right back. Did you know that Movement is having...
Oh my God. We'll be right back after this message.
Hop up, we're there. Don't move.
Well, it already came off of where it was.
I'm in, Dad. All right, Tej, what do we got here?
All right, so here's our new headlight that we ordered. Looks super good. R8 has 4 points of attachment, one of which we don't have the hardware for. It goes right there.
It looks like this. There's like the whole mechanism with the bolt and stuff.
And we might be able to find it somewhere if we like dig deep. But if this... No, because it fits like a sandwich.
Oh, it's sandwiches.
So if you take out, right? Because it should slip like that.
Oh, that's so close. And like that.
Yeah.
Do we have the bolts?
This bottom tab right here that we reused, I can even see it from here. It's a little far gone. But it does line up. And this is where a lot of the micro adjusting that we are gonna have to do comes into play, because as we were talking with the guys at the frame shop today, they're not gonna be able to pull certain things, and you know, we don't want to pull the car until we have pieces on and we find areas that we can't fix by shims. The 458 was doctored up with shims, and even with the body kit, it came with a bunch of shims to do it. So that's the way we are gonna rebuild this car, because the frame isn't really too bent where anything visually is wrong, or like if we take measurements, all the like alignments are gonna be screwed up. We have just a small enough dimple where we may run into some issues, but we're gonna be able to fix most of them with shims, fingers crossed. I mean, I just started putting in this fender liner. All this fits back in. We were able to fit in all the ducting, even though they were broken. Some of the tabs, I'll have to reorder that stuff. That all still fits. So if we can get this headlight to sit straight, that's a huge good sign. So we have 3 points of attachment right now. We have 1, 2, 3, and I actually just found the 4th bolt and the C-clip that it uses. Pretty cool fact about the R8, this bolt has a height adjustment, or pretty much it's a shim on a stick.
Yeah,
it's a shim that you can walk up, control how high that sits, and ultimately that will angle the headlight any which way you want, which is really gonna go a long way for us.
But unfortunately, we can't go ahead and adjust everything because we're getting a new hood. This one's a little smashed up, and the front bumper still needs some body work. So even if we wanted to figure out how to do that system, we can't, because we have no solid base to work off of.
Until we get those parts, which is still a few days out, unfortunately. The most damaged part of the whole entire car, looking very, very decent at the moment, very promising. I was able to get the fender liner all back in. I was also able to line everything up with the pinholes that was underneath it. Everything was able to line back up. This is all brand new. This bracket is brand new. The radiator is brand new. So you can see here we have a cracked shroud piece that we'll have to order a new one of those. Our used headlight is not looking used at all. Looks in great conditions, making the other side look very, very dull. Just for the hell of it, I think we're gonna try and throw on the old bumper and see how it looks. Hey, I mean, it still looks like crap.
Come over here.
It's still
On this side.
Hey, it's a lie.
It's a lie.
It's a big lie.
The cake is a lie.
But it looks better.
It looks good.
So Calvin and I kind of went over the next few steps, and we don't want to put back the frunk quite yet because we have to still deal with the airbags and the interior, and the battery has to be disconnected, which we'd have to take apart everything already. So starting tomorrow, we're gonna have to drive to SOS, get our seat and our headliner, and also stop by Audi again because we have a few interior pieces that is all ready so we can start putting back the interior. So our next step is gonna be the interior, and then over the next few days, hopefully our new wing and diffuser shows up, so we don't want to put any of this rear back until we have our new pieces because that's all going to come apart anyway. So we're making a lot of progress in the sense that we're limited from finishing up the car just because we can't cover certain things that we're going to have to take off again, if that makes sense. But the fact that that front structural support bolted in and we were able to connect some of the old pieces is a great sign. We're not exactly sure how the fitment's going to be quite yet, but even if you look here, the fact that if we were to cinch down this front hood, these gaps would even out quite a bit, and if you lean on the front hood, when it latches down, this evens out and that evens out and everything lines up really nicely. It's because what's interesting is none of this was damaged. None of the body was damaged at all. I mean, I was even able to tuck the fender liners back into the original spots without any bowing, and everything lines up. I believe that all of the structural components on the outside should be a-okay. Don't get me wrong, we still have a huge road ahead of us of diagnosing the car once everything is back together, making sure there are no broken faults or broken pieces that we haven't seen quite yet, and getting on the road. We're gonna need our new set of wheels, which are still being made at the moment, so we're still pretty far out. Are both the headlights working? I'm very proud to make.
No.
A YouTube channel.
No, not yet. Don't announce it yet.
This is me announcing her YouTube channel.
No, it's not. No. Don't do it.
She wants to document a lot of stuff she's going through right now, and if anything, it's really cool to look back, like once you've gone through it and go back and watch all of it. She's really passionate about it, and she it's a coping mechanism just to document all of it, and I think it's an awesome idea. So if you want to follow that journey, it'll be linked down below if you want to check it out. She doesn't want me to tell anybody, but I did. So
I'm not ready yet.
it's down below if you want to check it out. I'm a sweaty boy after that bike ride. Look at me. I'm like Cletus and Street Speed vlogging with a GoPro. I don't understand how they vlog with GoPros. Their videos always look great, but I feel like whenever I upload GoPro footage, it looks like But theirs always looks pretty good. Still have no idea where I'm gonna put that stuff. Sabrina keeps moving it every time I put it somewhere like around the house because she hates it. But I love it.
Isn't it?
Ooh. I just scraped a little bit.
Oh, believe me, I heard it.
Just a little bit of a scrape, eh? Just a little bit of a scrape.
She's used to it by now.
She's not used to
Yes.
it. She's a pampered girl.
The Lamborghini's used to it the other night.
Hey, don't bring that up. I slapped the lip of the Lamborghini
Yes,
the other day and I was a
TJ
mad boy.
Was a mad boy.
I wasn't mad. I was just disappointed in myself for not seeing it. And then when I was like,
It was like this, it was right like this, like the sun was in his eyes, he didn't have his glasses, and it was like cha-ching.
It was a rough day.
Are you gonna go in and get it, or am I gonna go in and get it?
I'll do it.
Trick question. Of course you're gonna go in and get it. I got it last time. Oh wait.
I'll go get it.
Yeah, but I always gotta park 40 miles away.
I don't want someone to park next to me. Why is that a big deal?
Oh man.
I just don't want someone dinging my door.
Girlfriends, I know you feel me on this. Your boyfriend always parking in non-convenient spots. Yeah, there was like a spot right dead ass in front of the freaking
Yeah, well,
place.
guess what? Not for us.
No ding squad. Evan Shanks.
Hashtag no ding squad.
Hashtag Evan Shanks.
There you go. You can keep that.
Are you gonna leave it running?
The car? Yeah.
No, my ass.
I'll
It's
be
the best
back.
thing I could think of on the fly. Okay, I think this is recording. But I guess I'm just gonna start ending the videos, or almost ending the videos. Alright, TJ's still in there getting food. But I was just sitting here thinking I left my phone at home because I'm trying to be on my phone less, and I hope you guys can even hear me with this BRZ still running. I just wanted to say I was just sitting here thinking just about everything, and I really had the thought, like this overwhelming feeling, and I was like, I just want to share it with you guys, that like I feel so blessed, like for lack of a better term. Like I feel so grateful to just, you know, it's weird, like you'd think I'd be feeling the opposite of that, or I'd be feeling like down, like why me or whatever, but like I just feel really like grateful for everything I have. And like I just wanted to share that with you guys. Like think about something you're really grateful for, like even if it's small, or even if, you know, it's not something you'd normally think of, like something that you'd actually like be grateful for. TJ's out there filming, but think of something grateful, comment it down below so everyone else can just kind of read, and maybe you'll share something you guys are grateful for. But for me, I'm grateful that I live in such a beautiful area and that my tumor is not affecting things like my eyesight and my smell. Oh my gosh, I'm talking to them!
Have you been filming this whole time?
No, I just started a minute and 22 seconds ago, but you guys know what I'm saying.
There you go.
TJ's back with my dinner. If you guys don't know, Little Grill, Mediterranean food, best in the game.
Adam just announced on Instagram that he's driving Pro 1 next year. I knew he was going to be driving Pro 1 next year. He told me a long time ago.
Hey, how come you aren't driving Pro 1 yet?
Because I'm bad.
TJ, no,
Adam
you are
just announced he's
not.
driving Pro 1. I'm hyped for him. It's going to be the biggest upset of FD in a very long time.
Are we going to go to one of his things?
No, because it's COVID season.
Oh, you're right.
They can't do it, but it's going to be a really big upset. Not up. Well, if he causes
Wait, Pro 1 is like the big leagues.
Yeah, with the big dogs.
With Audi Botchkis.
With Audi. I mean, the fact of the matter is, I don't think he's gonna struggle, but no one has ever in their first year gone in and like cakewalked it and made top 8. Like the fact that he's just doing it with like only 1 year prior is insane. I'm really excited to see how he's gonna place, but it's gonna be a real test of their team. It's gonna be awesome. I'm super stoked for him.
That's cool.
But the amount of viewership that's gonna happen because of it is like insane. Like he causes so many new viewers, and that's what FD really needs, because at the end of the day it's an entertainment. It's like, it's a show.
Yeah.
So the fact that he's driving Pro 1, it's your seatbelt not being on.
Oh, really? Because
Oh, well. Anyways, I'm hyped. That's gonna be so cool. It's gonna be a really good switch. FD needs someone like Adam right now, so proud of you, Adam.
And on the floor.
From the window to the wall.
In the windows.
So
All
it drips
this.
down my ball.
Ski,
okay.
mother.
Well, Well, I have to mute that. Every time you say a word like that, my poor ass has to go in and drop the thing. I have to edit all of it.
Oh, your poor ass.
It was a figure
I
of
have a real hard time feeling sorry for you right now.
it was a figure of speech.
Like
Wow.
poor as in like
What a dick.
Hawaii.